Dan Hands is here with the rest of the Around the NFL podcast team. Boys, the Patriots are the champs, but they're not resting on their laurels. Big-time movements in the offseason. Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Cooks, Coney Ealy, Dwayne Allen. Greg.
Yes?
Throne of Ease talk. Are the Patriots bad for football? Because this is a little bit absurd.
This is one of your worst theories, that save football.
Or best.
Get rid of the Patriots being good. First of all, great teams are good for the sport. People know who they are. They know who to hate. They watch them. They know the players. Second, they're losing a lot of players. They're losing Martellus Bennett. They're losing Logan Ryan, Jabal Sheard. They've got to make moves. Barkevious Mingo's going to be tough to come back from. They got to make some moves. What do you expect them to just sit there? You should be excited. Gives us something to talk about.
Wes, another Patriot fan in the building.
You know who's bad for football?
Who?
The last 5 years of Jeff Fisher offenses with the Rams.
Exactly.
The Cleveland Browns franchise.
Ooh.
The ongoing soap opera with the Washington Redskins for the past 2 decades. The Texans wasting Super Bowl windows on bad quarterbacks. This stuff is bad for football. Being innovative and great like the Patriots is not bad for football.
There is an issue, though, and I know Greg will hate this second theory, but last season, you can say whatever you want. There were about 4 or 5 teams that you could take seriously as Super Bowl contenders. There is an issue in the NFL when you have to look at half the league going into the season, and we say, no chance to make the Super Bowl. None. And then it's the Patriots are one of those 3 or 4 teams every year. It's not that the Patriots should be villainized for being good, but when you look at the overall competitive landscape of the NFL, the Patriots are there every year. So many teams you can't count on.
And I'll take it a step further. Great for the success of the New England Patriots, these moves they make. Bad for football and for the reasons that Mark just said. It's too much. And by the way, I'll take it even a step further from what you said, Mark, in that it's not just a group of 3 or 4 teams at I think the Patriots are head and shoulders above every other team. And if you're a fan of an AFC East team, as I am,
it's a wasteland.
See you in 2018, and maybe Tom Brady gets old then. This is a tough situation for a football fan if you're not a lucky Patriots fan.
How many people in this room predicted the Falcons would even make the playoffs, much less have a 28-3 lead? No one. Every team. I mean, I know there's 5 or 6 teams that have no chance. You always have a chance to make a run. There are surprise teams each and every year. The Patriots are different because they are in that mix every single year. It'd be stunning if they weren't in that mix. But a lot of times when they have their most loaded teams, the teams everyone expects is going to be the juggernaut Patriots. Even
let me get out my violin. Go ahead.
Those aren't the teams that necessarily do that well. But there are other teams that are going to have a chance.
Last summer, we were laughed at for saying the Patriots will just go 12-4 and roll right into the Super Bowl. That's exactly what they did. You don't want something to be that predictive. You don't want it to be that easy to predict. You're right to say what they lose in an AFC championship game, so the Patriots are not proving our theory correct.
You know what people like? The greatest quarterback of all time doing things at an age we've never seen before with another weapon, Brandon Cooks, and now Dwayne Allen's replacing Bennett, and it's just loaded. Hogan and Malcolm Mitchell and Edelman and Gronk. People are going to like that, whether you like it or not. It'll be fun to watch.
As a Jets fan, your ire is misplaced. Football is the most socialist sport in the most capitalist country. It is built for bad teams to take advantage of teams like the Patriots, take their players, play an easier schedule, knock them off their perch. The Patriots keep doing it because they're smart. The Jets should be smarter.
Oh, we're just upset, Wes.
By the way.
Oh, you should be.
And you often quote Lombardi saying that football is a flawed sport in the sense that the quarterback means so much. They're the best quarterback in the history of the game, and it's hard for the Jets or any team to deal with this. Now, let me just say another thing. And yeah, the Jets, as a Jets fan or a fan of another team that struggles year after year, the Browns, another one, you could look at your own team and say, hey, guys, get better.
But we do that.
We do that plenty. But here's the exciting thing. If you want to look ahead to 2017, the Patriots are kind of the Golden State Warriors of last year in the NBA, where it's like, okay, this is an absolute juggernaut who everyone kind of agrees is the best team. Go get them. And in the case of last year, we had one of the best NBA finals ever. Maybe that happens in the NFL. That's the positive spin.
And just had the best Super Bowl ever.
And Bill Belichick would point out there's a lot more work to do. I mean, there's not a great pass rush on this team. There's a lot of questions on defense. One of the things you can get excited about, I think they're just getting started. I mean, they don't have 2 picks in the first 2 rounds here. I think they're going to try to get those picks back, whether it's trading Malcolm Butler, trading Jimmy Garoppolo. I think they're going to make some more moves. I mean, they're just getting going.
I mean, you look at if they are able to dump a backup quarterback for multiple first and second round picks, I mean, that's the Patriots in a nutshell. They are owning the league right now.
Well, if you look at also, Deflategate allowed Jimmy Garoppolo to play. to showcase his skills, they're going to end up getting more back for him than the NFL took away from the Patriots.
Deflategate coming back to haunt the NFL in a big spot.
And here's what's going to come back to haunt the Patriots. Tom Brady, 40 in August. It's going to end, Greg.
We'll never end.
Just reached his prime.